Hi guys, time for basic website optimization tip number 2. In Google, type in Webmaster tools, okay, and then you'll get the Google Webmaster tools. Click on that. Now there's two parts to the Google Webmaster tools. Let me just log in here. It's just going to ask me to verify my login. There we go. So this is first time I've ever used Google Webmaster tools, and it's got a little demo video there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in my website address here, www.webcatalyst.demo.co.uk, and click on Add a Site. And this is going to allow me to peek inside Google and see how Google sees my website. So you really want to know that, right? You can search Google and see where you come up and so on, but you don't really know how Google's perceiving your website. Okay. Now, it doesn't want to just give that information out to anybody. It wants to make sure that you actually are the owner of this website in order for it to give you that kind of information. So it's got this little step-by-step process. It's saying download this HTML file, okay, which you do that by right-clicking on it and then save a link as, or save file as, and it's this strangely named file. My trusty old temp folder on the desktop, I shall save it in there. So that's what it's saying, step 1. Done that. Upload the file to your website, and we now know how to do that because we've got our trusty FileZilla. So I'll open that up. I'll go to Site Manager by clicking on the little icon, double click to connect. Make sure we remember to go into the public HTML folder, and remember whatever's in the public HTML folder just goes to the root of your website. So what I want to do is get this. Remember, this is my files on my computer. Right click on this Google file and click on upload, which will take literally 1 second to do. There you go. That's now right in the base of my website. Close that. So it says confirm successfully uploading by visiting this link. Click on it. It works. Close that tab. And it says click verify below. Now Google's going to go to our site and make sure that it's there. The way this proves that we are in the website is because if we didn't, then we wouldn't be able to connect to the web server with our FileZilla, because we've got the username and the password for the web hosting. So click verify, and brilliant. Congratulations, it's been successfully verified. Now we'll get access to the inside of Google. Now because this is a brand new website, all this data is blank because Google's never visited the website before, so everything will be blank. But I recommend you come here regularly, and here you'll see what type of keywords that your website's coming up in Google for. It doesn't necessarily mean you'll get clicked on, but at least you know what kind of keywords is triggering your website in the search results. And if you know that, then you can work with it. If you start finding that the search queries that appear in this section aren't really relevant to your site, then that's where you need to do more work on your website optimization to make sure that Google's properly understanding what you're about. The other important feature in here is the Sitemaps Tool, which I'll click on. The Sitemaps Tool is basically it's literally a map that you give to Google saying these are all the pages on my website and these are all the addresses for those pages, and it's then just a simple document for the Google system to go, okay, I'll just go visit all those pages and then put them in the Google index, because until it knows the addresses of those pages it can't put them in the search results, can it? Now what we do is we click on this add/test sitemap, and it's saying whereabouts is your sitemap file. I know it's at your website address somewhere, but whereabouts is it? Well, we don't have one yet, so we need to create one. So I'm just going to leave that there, flick back to my WordPress admin, and I'm going to go to the plugin section because I need to install a plugin to help me generate a Google sitemap. When I click on add new, this time when it asks me what I want, I'm going to type in Google Sitemap. Click on search, because creating a Google sitemap technically is a bit of a complicated process, and we don't want that. We want just a one-click solution, and there's many plugins out there that have been developed that generate Google sitemaps based on WordPress sites, and that's what we want. That's what we're doing here. Now the one we are looking for is this one. It's just called Google XML Sitemaps. So click on Install Now. Are you sure you want to install this plugin? Okay. It'll do the thing, download it, and then we just click Activate Plugin, and that's it. That's it, installed and activated. Now to get to the settings for this, we go to Settings, and it's added a new option to the bottom of this list, XML Sitemap. Click on that, and now these are all of the settings for the plugin. Leave it all as it is. It's already all set up for you. The only thing you need to do is, here it says the sitemap wasn't generated yet. So the sitemap wasn't built. Click here to build it for the first time. So you click here, and it will then generate a sitemap for us. There we go. That's worked. And that's all we need to do. Now we can go back to the website Webmaster tools, and in this box it's your website address / and you just type in sitemap.xml, because that's the file that the WordPress plugin has just generated for us. So we click on, you can click on test sitemap first just to make sure it can find it. That's super, it's found it. View test result, yeah, it says it's found 13 web pages, brilliant. So click on add again, because we're going to add it for real this time. Sitemap.xml, and then this time we click on the blue submit sitemap button. Sitemap submitted. Refresh this page. Okay, there we go. We've got a sitemap, and it's now being processed by the Google system. So now Google's going to come and visit. It's going to visit each one of those 13 web addresses that we've given it, and hopefully, if what we've put on there is good information, it will include it in the search results, and it will start, sending website visitors to us. And as that happens, all this other stuff's going to light up. So we can look at the health of our site. It will suggest various things. It will tell us this is any messages from Google. It will tell us all kinds of things. So take some time to look into this stuff and orient yourself into it. There's a whole help section if you need help with that.